Hey, it's back to Kook U. Today we bring you something hotter than any fashion gossip this month. A newly surfaced clip from JFK Airport has Wang Yibo's fans in awe. It wasn't Yibo who was caught on camera, it was one of his closest staff members. And as we know, the appearance of staff usually means the star isn't far behind. But why wasn't Yibo in sight? And why was only his staff member seen leaving first? The amateur video, a few seconds long, captured by a fan, shows a very familiar figure. The staff member, who has frequently accompanied Wang Yibo on various international occasions, is seen exiting the arrivals gate at a brisk pace, as if trying to avoid the spotlight. Despite wearing a mask and hoodie, many fans immediately recognized him. And within minutes, the clip was circulating across platforms, sparking one big question. Was Wang Yibo secretly in New York? 2. Speculation began even before the second video surfaced. Some fans claim to have seen suspicious activity from the airport security team, which is usually used to receive VIPs. Others claim to have seen a black car with a special license plate waiting in a private parking area. Others even photographed suitcases with labels typically used by YIBO'S management studio. All of these clues turned the internet into a hotbed of speculation and wild theories. The issue intensified when the location and timing of the recording were compared with previous rumors that Chanel was preparing a special guest for the 2026 Métiers star. The event, held next year in New York, has always been an exclusive stage for world-class fashion icons. For many, Wang Yibo's connection to the fashion world was nothing new. But the appearance of his staff at JFK made the story feel like a puzzle piece finally starting to come together. Meanwhile, comments flooded social media from fans. Some were hysterical, others were full of questions, and still others tried to analyze every frame of the simple video. Some even compared the staff's gait to previous footage to confirm their identity. Others highlighted the watch, the shoulder bag, and even the angle of the mask folds, which appeared to be identical. It wasn't long before the video was being hailed as early evidence that Wang Yibo might be hiding something. However, the management studio's silence only further fueled suspicions. There was no clarification, no denial, not even the usual routine posts that Yibo usually makes when he's on a business trip. It seemed as if everyone was deliberately allowing this rumor to grow. So, was this part of a grand strategy to create a surprise effect on an important announcement? Meanwhile, several fashion insiders began leaking small pieces of information that sounded increasingly convincing. A fashion journalist mentioned that Chanel was indeed recruiting Asian stars with global influence for a special project. Wang Yibo's name was mentioned as one of the strongest candidates. And if Yibo was indeed in New York, he was likely for a fitting, photo shoot, or private meeting with the legendary fashion house. Shortly after, another video surfaced, this time showing the scene at the VIP exit. Several airport staff and security officers were seen wearing earpieces and closely coordinating. No one was seen exiting, but some fans speculated that Yibo might have passed through the private passage undetected. This mysterious moment only heightened the suspense and made everyone following the story feel like they were watching a real-life fashion thriller. Amidst the excitement, several fans in New York shared that they had seen someone who looked remarkably like Yibo near a luxury hotel frequented by Chanel guests. Although his face was covered by a mask and beanie, his slender build and gait were considered distinctly distinctive. While there was no clear visual evidence, the claim was enough to fuel a new theory. Yibo had been in New York the day before and was deliberately keeping his whereabouts secret. This reaction divided the fan community into two camps. One camp believed Yibo was indeed collaborating with Chanel on a major project. The other camp dismissed the coincidence as an exaggerated one. But both couldn't ignore the fact that Yibo's staff was actually at JFK. And in the celebrity world, no staff flies away without a significant reason. On international platforms, fashion bloggers began commenting on the rumors. Some suggested that Chanel was indeed strengthening its ties with young stars with global influence. Yibo, with his meteoric career in film, drama, and music, was not only a logical but a strategic choice. Furthermore, his reputation as a style icon further aligns with the Métiers star identity. A few months ago, Yibo was spotted wearing several Chanel items on several public occasions. At the time, many assumed it was just personal styling or a stylist loan. But now, fans suspect it may have been a subtle hint of an upcoming collaboration. Chanel is known for planting small clues before major announcements. Meanwhile, several fanbase accounts began organizing gatherings around the Chanel Métiers event, hoping to catch a glimpse of Yibo if he did attend. Some made banners, some set up cameras, and still others planned to map out YIBO'S possible locations. It was as if the event had turned into a massive investigative mission. Amidst all the speculation, one small detail became the basis for many fans' confidence. In a video of staff at JFK, he was seen carrying a thin black folder, the type typically used to carry fashion show documents like lineups, fitting schedules, or special NDAs. This made the theory of a meeting with Chanel seem even more plausible and difficult to refute. The following evening, a paparazzi reporter posted a blurry photo of a figure walking briskly into a multi-story building believed to be the location of Chanel's New York showroom. Although the photo was blurry and unclear, many felt his stature strongly resembled YIBO'S. The short caption added to the excitement. Important guest arrives for a secret meeting. Across various platforms, fashion analysts began to predict the impact of YIBO'S presence if the rumors were proven true. Some suggested that his presence could usher in a new wave in global fashion relations and the Asian market. Others suggested that Yibo could become one of Chanel's biggest faces for the next era. There were even theories that he might star in a special campaign released after Métiers d'Art. Days passed, and these rumors showed no signs of abating. Instead, more and more small pieces of evidence emerged. Several fans reported seeing the same car from the night before pulling up at a different location. Others claimed to have heard a photography crew talking about talent from Asia. All of this added to the tension and anticipation. Meanwhile, Chanel remained tight-lipped. No official announcement, no teaser, no comment. Silence spoke louder than words. It was as if the legendary brand was deliberately waiting for the right moment to reveal something big. And if it really was Yibo they were preparing, it's no wonder they wanted to keep everything under the radar until the moment arrived. With the Métiers d'Art 2026 fast approaching, the big question now hangs in the air. Will Wang Yibo make a surprise appearance at Chanel's most iconic show of the year? Or is this all just a coincidence accidentally connected by overeager fans? But one thing is for sure, the appearance of his staff at JFK Airport is no accident. In an industry this big, every step, every journey, and every image captured on camera has a story behind it. And this story, no matter where it ends, has already caught the attention of the entire fashion world. So, until official news is announced, we can only wait and observe every clue that emerges. But if all the theories, signs, and footage are true, then we may be witnessing the beginning of a collaboration that will shake up the international fashion scene. Stay tuned with Kook U, as we will be following this development until the very end.